what's going on YouTube? Chris here again with another video. For today I'm going to go over 5 of my top reasons why I love my Tesla Model 3 Performance. Keep in mind this is my top 5 reasons. There's way more things than the top 5 that I like about this car. And also consider subscribing because in all things there's a yin-yang in life. This car is nice, but there are also some flaws to it as well. So in a later video I'll have 5 things that I dislike about the vehicle. So a little background, I've had this car for about a month and a half now, put about 4,200 miles, and I think that's enough experience with the car to kind of give you guys a real life owner view of their likes and dislikes. So without further ado, let's go ahead and crack this video open. So in no particular order, the first thing I want to talk about that I really love is this new 2024 and up Highland, the new style that Tesla brought out. So as you guys can see, these headlights are awesome looking, nice and slick. And then this is a performance, keep in mind, but I really like the front bumper, front fascia, whatever you guys want to call it. It's got some really nice aero and it is actually functional, so it does serve a purpose. But yeah, these headlights are awesome. Pairs up perfectly with the tail lights, which if you guys are following Tesla, that's a nice giveaway of the new style as well. And now for inside, the only other really cool change is that right there. There is a screen for the rear passengers. If you got kids like myself, they love playing on this thing. And then another cool selling point for me are these bucket seats. And they are heated and ventilated as well, so that's a very nice perk here in Florida in the summer. Alright, for number 2 is going to be the Insta Torque, which I like to call it, with the crazy torque that this car provides. So off the line, there's really not too many cars at this price point or even higher price points that are going to beat it 0 to 60. Tesla advertises 2.9 for those of you who already know, but you feel every ounce of that. I'm a big theme park junkie, adrenaline junkie. And let me tell you, when you punch this thing, it definitely feels like a roller coaster. It definitely feels like a roller coaster. So that puts it right there at number 2 for me, is that cool Insta Torque. Alright, number 3 is going to be this car's AC system. This thing allows you to, from an app, away from your phone, don't have to be anywhere near it, to heat up or cool down your car, to make sure your cabin, your Chariot, is at the perfect temperature for you. And then you can also do that on a scheduled basis as well, where hey, every day at 2 o'clock before you leave work, it's going to cool down your car and you're going to be having the perfect temperature to arrive at. So not only that, but whatever temperature you set it to, like some cars you have to like set all the way to like low to feel, 60 something degrees, but this is a pretty accurate temperature. Like usually I'm having this set up at like 67, 67, but yeah, it's an actual real field temperature, so I really like that. And just the way you can control everything, it's really nice to pinpoint where you want the air to hit you. So some may like it, some may not like it just because it's on a main screen. I am kind of more classic where I like my little dials, but for the AC, you can definitely target and feel where you want a little bit better than a little dial. Alright, number 4 is going to be the 0 to no maintenance on this vehicle, so it's going to save you money in the long run. You don't really need to worry about your brakes because it has the regenerative braking. Unless you're a speed demon, you have to use it all the time, but you're still going to drastically have a longer lifespan on these Tesla brakes, which I'll show you in a second because they are absolutely beautiful. And then the only other maintenance, right, there's no oil changes, there's no transfer case stuff. I think the only thing you're really going to have to change out is your cabin filters and your tires. So your tires are going to wear. Teslas are known to be a little bit heavier due to the battery, but that you got to give and take on some things, right? So overall, you're going to be ending up saving some money on 0 to no maintenance. And so speaking of those brakes, these things are beautiful. Here's your rear one, and there's your front. So keep in mind, the front tire is a 235 size, and the rear is a $275. So they are going to be staggered. Might cost you a little bit more money. Now keep in mind this is for the performance. I'm not exactly sure about the long range or the standard model, but the performance, yeah, you're gonna have to figure that part out. Alright, and number 5 is I love how customizable this car is to you, the driver, the user, the owner, the commander. But yeah, so you can, like I said before, you can go ahead and set your climate from the phone. Your seats automatically adjust to you, your driver settings. All that stuff is pretty awesome. There's a nice cool app. There's light shows that you can do on here, which I'll show you in a second. And yeah, I ended up buying this car as a financial thing. Didn't really know too much about Teslas. I wasn't too interested in the electrical vehicle stuff, but they have come a far way. And what I can also say is if you live in Florida, look into the FPL program, Florida Power and Light. They have a program where they install a home charger for you, and you're paying $31 a month to go ahead and charge your vehicle on off-peak hours. So I commute about 100 miles a day, and that was the main reason why I ended up getting this car. I had a hybrid before, got this full electric, and $31 a month for gas is a great savings, because even with the hybrid I was spending hundreds of dollars. So hundreds of dollars changed into $31 a month, and it gets me more than capable to get me to and from work, and absolutely love it. I could drive to Orlando, which is about an hour and a half away, and back on one single charge. So pretty happy with this thing. But since you guys made it to this far in the video, I'm going to give you a nice little bonus for a number 6 reason I love this car, and that is going to be the fact that I'm always learning something new on this car. So real quick, I do want to talk about full self-drive. This is an awesome capability. If you have a performance car, you probably love the drive, but for those who want to just kind of chill, drink a coffee, heading on to work in the morning, just know this is more than capable to do so. This thing can easily go in front of people, make overpasses and whatnot. Just keep in mind, full self-drive is working off of these cameras, so think of it as chess versus checkers. A driver is going to think like chess, like you know your exit's coming up, you're going to have to do a couple maneuvers to get over in time, whereas checkers, this car is going to wait to the very last minute pretty much and then start getting over, so it can make it a little bit of a hassle. But just know it's just a human versus a car brain right now. It is going to get better. So just with your acceleration, there's chill, standard, and insane. Same thing for full self-drive. They have a chill, standard, and hurry. But back to talking about the cool stuff that you can learn. So like, this is the newest update. There's a Tron update. I'll show you this if you're a fan of Tron. So you can now turn your car into a light cycle. Pretty cool. Kids love it. I love this thing. It's a cool little feature. When you go to drive, it turns your car into a little light bike as you're going down the road. So pretty fun little feature. Like I said, something always new you're learning. This is a software update, and the software updates come through via the internet. So as long as you get your car connected to your Wi-Fi, it should sync over and you should be able to get it. Alright, so keep in mind what I said about new quirky stuff. I don't know if you're able to hear that, but when the car turned off in Tron mode, it sounded like a light cycle shutting down. Pretty freaking awesome. That's probably my favorite thing about the whole Tron edition. What car can you make rip one on in the middle of the street? And last but not least, something cool I want to go ahead and show you guys is, since it is November, Stranger Things final season's coming up, so we'll go ahead and play a little light show for Stranger Things. So that's going to wrap up today's video. Hope you guys got some type of information or resources out of this video. I enjoyed making it. I love this car, and like I said, consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed, because the dislike video is coming in the future as well. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, anything I want to go in more detail for you guys that you saw in this video, let it comment down below. We'll have a talk about it, or I'll make another dedicated video for it. So other than that, I just want to say thanks for watching. Never live your life in idle, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. And it is a beautiful morning. Sometimes you gotta stop, smell the roses. You gotta find the roses first. But this is something very close to a rose for me at the moment. The beautiful staggering, the black wheels, the nice red Tesla brakes, nice little badging. And like this carbon fiber does serve a purpose as well. True aero. Yep, definitely love this car more than I thought I would have. You didn't think I wasn't going to show you the light bike, did you? So you can zoom in. There you go. Pretty cool. Coming up to a stoplight right now, or stop sign. Only thing I don't like about this is the turn signal. It makes a funky noise.